HearthStone. Death Knight Rising. Game 16. Now, if you saw Game 15, you might have noticed the name of the video was Purple Ruin. And if you're a Prince fan, if you know the musical artist Prince, you've heard of Purple Rain, right? Well, Prince is a huge Minnesota Vikings fan.
King versus Tyrande.
Your path has brought you here.
All will serve.
What was that? Both players start with a gear shift? Okay, we're taking a look at that. Okay, you can see in the top there, next to starting hand, that purple orb there. Both players start with gear shift. Both players start with gear shift in their hand. So a real purple theme going here. So yeah, my understanding is that Prince is actually a native of Minnesota. Massive Minnesota Vikings football fan. And I believe that's where the name Purple Rain comes from, his affinity for purple. That's why he wears it. Go Vikings!
I see you've brought guests. Behold, the legions I command.
Anyway, that was the most exhaustive amount of pre-match nonsense I've ever seen. Shuffle the 2 leftmost cards in your hand into your deck. Draw 3 cards.
Speak your peace. Job done.
So, I guess if you're ever desperate to get some different cards than what you've got, you could throw away 2 cards to get 3. And this was a free card that was added to the deck, so I guess it's spend 1 mana to exchange 2 cards for 3. So I guess it's not a bad thing. But I like my current 2 cards to my left. I got a Taunter, will block incoming enemies, and even resurrects with his Reborn. And I have something that destroys taunt creatures.
What little time.
The mighty Black Knight that I've used several times to great effectiveness. Destroy taunts.
What a bother.
For now, we'll just get volatile.
Job done.
Very cool chickie, though, that blue-haired girl I'm up against, whoever that is.
Critters.
Probably gave her name at the beginning, I just don't remember. At the end of your turn, restore 3 health to both heroes. So that'll just make the game take forever. Why put up with that sort of nonsense? I'd rather just defeat his creature. Which do I lose? Do I lose my 2/1 who's killed by just about anything? Or do I lose my 2/2 so I can do 2 damage to the enemy? Which is my opponent. Yeah, blue hair. Who is this girl? She looks very cool.
Death call.
Blue-haired girl at the top. All right. Just because 1 toughness is killed by absolutely everything.
What a bother.
What little time.
Anything anything that deals damage.
The citadel stands
We'll get the
strong.
Baron out for card drawing. Yeah, while I have a moment, yeah. Just very briefly again, one more thing about the Minnesota Vikings. My childhood team and lifelong team, NFL football. Minnesota Vikings. Though I am not from Minnesota. I didn't need to be from Minnesota. I think the Vikings were very cool. So what can I get done with 4 mana? Bone Wraith is 4.
Another soul to consume. Job done.
In case you're wondering what I'm glancing at, if you're noticing, there's a chocolate cake on my TV screen.
In the dream.
Yeah, I don't think this guy was among the many things that to do with all that stuff that happened at the beginning of the game, all the pre-game stuff. I'm not even gonna bother going back over it. Too much. Illusory Green Wing. 4/5 taunt, death rattle, shuffle 2, 4/5 dragons with taunt into your deck. So I gotta kill this thing sooner or later, so I've played my taunter. Might as well destroy their taunter.
None shall rise.
Of course, one of the coolest audio visual in all of the game. Oh. So, if I didn't like my mighty Sylvanus the Accused, I could trade these 2 in for 3. Very cool picture, though, on that dragon. Take a look at it while we can. Just leave him on the screen. Who knows, that might be the only time in this series we ever see that.
Your heart sinks.
Alright, a lot of silliness going on here. So I could put out my Corpse Bride and a 3/3 Taunter alongside. Or I could utilize this Phantom Militia. I could put 2 of them out because he's got Echo at 6. Or I can just play the long game here. Because she'll be more effective if I build up more corpses. The more corpses I have, the bigger the taunt creature she brings out. If I wait till turn 9, Phantom Militia is that much more effective. I can use him 3 times. So let's just go Thasarian. It's never a bad time to deal 2 damage to a random enemy.
We do what the living cannot.
We do what the living can. And then get a ghoul out. Death Knight, or Black Knight, sorry. Black Knight, get in there for 4. Boom.
Job done.
Ghoul charge, hero power, 1/1 ghoul with charge, which dies. You have not seen that. I'm still looking at the chocolate cake on my TV screen. Leave in the comments if I am making you hungry for chocolate cake right now.
Another soul to consume.
With my guys getting killed. Sylvanus the Accused grows closer to being very effective with her infuse. Take control of enemy. Enemy minion. So, 7, eh? What is good for 7? Could get my Bone Mare going. And get him just start. Get this damage, extra damage going as soon as possible. +4/+4. I think Thasarian deserves a horse, don't you? +4/+4 and taunt. 7-5, Thessarian. Got 27 life. I'll take the 7 from you.
Limb by limb.
Job's done.
Not bad, not bad.
I have but little time.
Well, got this character all the way down to 18 life, this opponent. A priest can be hard to kill since they have health restoration. Probably haven't seen the last of it either. It's not just any chocolate cake, by the way. It's like it's a wedding cake. It's like layered. Oh, that was a lucky draw. Rush. Attack minions immediately. Reborn if I have at least 6 mana, which I do. He resurrects.
A thirst beyond death. It sings to me.
Okay, your guy.
A thirst beyond death.
My guy comes back. Sylvanas is infused for a rainy day. With 5 mana remaining, I can crank out Corpse Bride with an 8/8 taunt for 8 corpses. As indicated in the bottom right there. In case you're new to Death Knight. Let's do it.
Till death do us part.
Thessarian again, 7. Bring her down. Do a lucky 7 to bring her down to an unlucky 13. Bone Wraith.
Job's done.
No, that servant already
Well,
attacked.
unless they have a real game-changing card. We were looking pretty good.
Let's raise the roof.
7 damage are in and we split among enemies. Well, there you go. For the fun of using her, because she is my girlfriend, she should make an appearance.
I will never serve, but you shall.
And then, could make Thessarian even better. I'll do it this way. So Risen Groom has got 8 power, right? Make it 10. And I can get my opponent down to 1 life. They got 11. Here's 10 for you. Boom. And just because I don't mind inflicting some indignity, Frail Ghoul will finish some 1/1 charge. Well, whoever that girl, that priest girl was, she was very attractive. I might have to name the episode after her, though. I'll rewatch the video and find out her name. I feel bad about killing her. Who knows? Maybe she can be brought back to life as one of the Lich King's undead servants.